Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video here on a coin I have not covered in a relatively long period of time. But I wanted to cover it this morning for different reasons, and I know quite a lot of you are also interested in this coin either way. I mean, I'm talking about Avalanche, I'm talking about Avax, which has a solid and big community around it, and I have covered this in the past quite often. But there are some reasons why I wanted to cover it today as well. And why I think it has been relatively bullish, because it has been. All right, if you compare to other altcoins, I know if you take a look at the chart like this, you would say, well, what bullish moves are you talking about? I mean, nothing is going on. And to a certain extent, I do agree with that, but we are seeing some early signs of capital kind of rotating to Avax, and I think fundamentally there's reasons to be bullish on this as well. And by the way, I mean, Avax might not be that strong, but I'm not sure if we can actually find this that easily. Let me see if I can find it. No, I cannot. But some coins in the Avalanche ecosystem are doing quite well as well. I mean, one of the coins that I personally hold, for example, is Pharaoh. That's DeFi on Avalanche, and that has increased, like in the last 7 days, has gone from 200 to a top of 600. So that's almost a 3x, and the volume has increased quite nicely as well. So Avalanche and its ecosystem are doing quite well. But the main reason for this, and by the way, what you can see if we go to the 4-hour time frame here is that, like I said, since yesterday we've actually had a decent move here from the bottom to the top, more than 8%. That's good for a coin as big as Avax, especially on the weekend. And then outside of that, where volumes in the entire market are dropping down incredibly hard, Avax has actually, in the weekend, which makes it even more impressive, has actually been able to hold its own volume and even increase it a bit by 5%. Which means, like I said, that there are actually indications that capital is going into this. And I think the main reason for this is, first of all, that we were at a strong support level. You can see in a 4-hour time frame that we were. I think Avax, even though it's been quite volatile, I think it's mostly been consolidating here in this area between like $34-$35, and then at the top this level around $42-$43. I think that's been the main consolidation. And then yesterday we were already at the bottom here, at the value area low, which is that blue line. So we were already at a strong support, and then we got the news that Elon Musk was potentially also talking with blockchain companies to potentially help him with the Department of Government Efficiency. And there it gets more interesting, because then when I started to gloss over Avalanche, they're taking the opportunity to tell everybody that they are actually already working with government agencies to bring efficiencies in outdated systems, which is obviously aimed at the news, right? So whether this is true and whether they're actually working with the Department of Government Efficiency, I would say most likely not, or at least it's best to assume it's not. But it obviously creates some sort of a narrative for all right, well, if he actually was talking with blockchain companies and if he actually wants to partner up with them, which ones would be best? And I think Avalanche right now is one of the layer 1 blockchains that's being talked about in that regard. So what does that mean for the price? Unfortunately, I don't think too much. And that's a bit of bad luck, because I think, and that's what we're seeing in the general markets right now, there's quite a lot of de-risking going on, and buying Avax right now because of the news is taking that risk. Right, but with the FOMC on Wednesday next week, I would say it's a little bit more likely, and just in general, Bitcoin also showing some more bearish momentum, I would say it's a bit more likely that we will test the bottoms of this range. We might even drop down lower, but I do think that Avax is going to be able to hold this and eventually get back up into the low 40s, after which we will talk about potentially breaking out. So I think it's good news, and I think the news helps in holding the bottom here, but I don't think, unfortunately, it is strong enough to push the price up higher. But we shall see. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, but I'll keep you updated on this. For now, I think that's what you need to know. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.